What, Gautami? No one did? Okay, fine. At least you understood the concept how to write a class program, or don't know?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Then why you didn't write that? It's for practice. I told you to write. Yes, because today we are going to start another topic which is called constructors. If you understand how to write a class program, then it is very easy to write a constructor program. One class program, if you know how to write, the rest everything will be followed by the same pattern. So that is why I told you people to write. Okay, fine. At least tomorrow will you do that? No response again.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, fine. Yesterday's class was understood by everyone. No doubts, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Everyone could see the screen here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So class is which type of data type class is a? It is one of the OOPS concept, and I could call class as a what? It is an user defined data type. Here user can define variables or member functions according to his wish, according to his or her wish. Suppose if I want to declare variables only under private section, I can define. Suppose I feel like I want to share data with everyone, so I can declare the variables under which section, private or public?
Private, ma'am.
If I want to share my data with everyone, so then at that time where I have to share the declare that variables under private or public?
Public, ma'am.
Public.
Public means what here? Depending upon users require according to his will, he is going to design. So class is also called as a class is a user defined data type. User could define according to his wish. Okay. So here whichever the variables declared I have told you. So private, public, all the time member functions will be declared under which section? Private or public?
Public, ma'am.
Public. Why? Because if I declare member functions under the private, after the class, if I want to I could access them with the help of main function. Okay, execution begins from main. So if it comes out of the class, those become invalid. We cannot access them when we declare the member functions in within private section. So all the time member function should be declared under public section, and whichever the variables I have declared under private section, ఇక్కడ private section have declared, right, that variables only can be accessed by the same class member functions. Suppose here is the private, here I have taken some variables, right? I'll go with the example here. So here what are the two variables I have taken here? Everyone could see the right. So what is the class name here I have taken? Class name as item. So two data members I have taken. I have already told you whichever the member variables I declared under the class, I could call them as data members. So how many data members are here?
2, ma'am.
2. So they belong to and they are given under which section? Private section or public section?
Private section.
Private section. And you have to make a note here. If I have not mentioned anything, by default it is going to take our data in a private mode only. Means what? Our data is more secure. Yes, and here whichever the variables I have given under the private section, only that class item member functions only could access this. Do you understand? Int, member and cost are the which type of class members? They are item class members. So only these two member functions only can access this. Any other outside function cannot be able to access this member and cost. Do you understand this particular point? Yes? Any doubts?
Yes,
Means
ma'am.
I will repeat it again. No, na? Yes. So how could I access the them? Whichever the variables I declared under the class, that I want to access them in the main function. So I need an object. How will I create an object? I will create an object with the help of class name. So class name, object name. Okay. Class name, object name. Okay. Till now everything is okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we will be going to start a new topic that is called constructors. So constructor means what? Now we are taking class name as separate and a void get data. If I take class name as item means I'll be taking void get data, void display data. These are the member functions. Never ever I have taken class name as the member function name. So whenever I am talking about a constructor, here constructor is called a special type of member function. Constructor is which type? It is also a member function, but I am calling it as a special type of member function. Why it is a special member function means because constructor has few properties. Okay, so what are the means? Whatever the class name I am giving, same name I am giving for member function name. First point, everyone clear? Why it is called special member function means whichever the class name I am giving, same as a member function I am taking here. We will go with the program. So here what is the class name here girls for this particular program? What is the class name?
Employee.
Employee is the class name. So here employee is the class name means I told you constructor is a special member function. So employee is the class name. With the same class name I am creating a member function. This member function is nothing but a constructor. Clear everyone? Constructor can be defined as what? Constructor is a special type of member function. How it is a special type of member function means because it is taking class name as the member function name. First point, everyone understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Secondly, and here whenever we are writing, like earlier we have written some functions like void get data or void get data, and the other one is like if I want to take int display data, I have given like this, right? Int display. And here, whenever we are writing normal member function other than constructors, there we give the data type. There what we will give? We give the data type. But when we are talking about constructor member functions, it will never take any data type. This also you have to note because when the questions are given, they'll be giving you void employee. Class name they give employee and void employee means what is the mistake in this particular program means what you have to spot there. You have to spot. So constructors will never take data type. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
So here normal member functions take data type. Without data type, normal member functions will not execute. But constructors all the time it takes member functions. Okay. So member functions will not take any data type. That is the thing. And here same, whatever the things I told. Here, I could define constructors inside the class or outside the class. Same, whatever we have discussed, same thing. And here program also see, class employee. In here, I am not declaring any variables because I just want to display only the display statement. Printf like, only printf statement, output statement only I want to display. Here, I am not doing any input, I am not taking. So, only for input means what directly private section is not required, right? Here I am not giving any data like int date, int age, int salary or float something. I am not giving anything. I just want to only display things that default constructors we want to display only for displaying. Here I don't want to take any private section. Data is not required means then I am not going to declare any variable. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, here and one more thing I want to tell you. Once have declared this above the main function or not? Have defined class above the main function. So if I want to access this employee in the main function, I'll be creating an object, right? An object create chestam kada?
Yes, ma'am.
Only Roja is responding to remaining. What about remaining girls? Are you understanding?
Ma'am, your voice is breaking, ma'am.
My voice is breaking. Everyone had the same problem?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Only Neha, please check from your side. Neha, problem is from your side only. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Leave and join again if you are having the same problem. Okay? So here, so you have to find out one more difference here. So class employee, whatever the program first I have explained, same program. So class employee, public employee. So here I have defined this function within the class. I means I am not defining it outside the class. So I have defined it and this class completely is finished. Now I am calling main function. Int main. I want to create an object or not? Yes, I have to create. So here I have created employee with the help of a class name only. I am creating object employee even. Earlier when we were declared like void get data, void display, what I used to do? I used to do after this even dot what I used to give? E dot display data display. Have we given like this or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? Yes, we have given. But when we are talking about constructors, once an object is created, need not to call like this e dot display, e dot employee, not at all required. Once an object is created, it is an automatic initialization. Means what? Automatically it will call. So I could define constructor which is an automatic initialization of an object. Once I am calling even means what? Definitely automatically it will only call. Need not to call it particularly. Clear here? Everyone understood this? What is the main difference between the normal functions and constructors? Do you have any doubt? నార్మల్ మెంబర్ ఫంక్షన్స్ మనము ఎంప్లాయీ ఈవన్ అని ఇస్తే మళ్ళీ మనం ఏం చేసేవాళ్ళము ఈ డాట్ డిస్ప్లే డేటా ఈవన్ డాట్ డిస్ప్లే డేటా ఈవన్ డాట్ గెట్ డేటా లైక్ దట్ వీ యూస్ టు ఫెచ్ ద డేటా ఫెచ్ ద ఫంక్షన్స్ బట్ సేమ్ మెంబర్ ఫంక్షన్స్ అవే కన్స్ట్రక్టర్స్ అయితే ఐ హ్యావ్ ఓన్లీ ఆటోమేటిక్ ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తే చాలు వన్స్ అన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఈస్ క్రియేటెడ్ automatically it will be calling. Do you understand this particular point, girls? Here not at all required like this even.employee, not at all required. Simply once an object is declared, automatic initialization of a function. Clear everyone? Do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Yes. And there are three types of constructors are there. How many types of constructors are there? Three types. What are those? Default constructor, parameterized constructor, the other one is copy constructor. Everyone, how many types of constructors are there?
Three types of
Three types.
constructors.
Yes, everyone please at once. What first one is default constructor,
Default constructor,
parameterized
parameter,
copy
Copy.
constructor. Yes, these are the three constructors. These three constructors are very easy. Default constructor means what? Whenever I am created any constructor means what? This is the employee. So employee means what? Means I have created once I have taken a class name as the member function name means automatically what I could call it is nothing but a constructor, right? Constructor ane antam kada. How could I define constructor? Means default constructor means a constructor without any argument, zero arguments. Here, ఈ parenthesis మధ్యలో if I am not taking any arguments means zero arguments means then I call it as a default constructor. Default constructor means what? A constructor with zero arguments or zero parameters. What type of constructor it becomes? Default constructor. Do you understand here? I have taken employee. So in the under this parenthesis, have I taken any arguments? Have I taken? No. If I am not taken anything, I could call this constructor as a default constructor. Clear? And when I am talking about parameterized constructor, same thing. Means here a constructor which has parameters. Means what? Here the same program which I have taken, I just made a small change in this program. Here what I am doing, there I have just displayed only cout the default constructor invoke. Now which type of constructor I am discussing? We are discussing parameterized constructor. So parameterized constructor means same program, little bit changes. Here earlier we didn't take any data there. Just I have taken only an output statement. But here we feel like displaying. I am taking here two variables. What are the two data members have taken here? Int id, as we are writing about an employee. So employee all the time he holds an id and his salary. So salary means like if he is getting 6.5k or 7.5k, automatically it is in decimal. So I have taken the data type as float. Clear everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now here I have declared the data members under which section? Under which section I have declared?
Public.
Yes, under public section if I am declared, everyone can come and access the data. Means there will be no security. If I want to make this data secure means where I have to declare these variables?
Private.
Yes.
Private.
Yes, very good, very good. You have to keep this point in mind. Okay, now here what I am doing means I have taken, this is the first change which you have to notice from the earlier program to this program, default constructor. Here I have taken two things. After that, I am just taking an employee. Same thing. This is also constructor. Constructor means what? Class name as the member function name. So employee name I am taking as the member function name, because we are talking about constructors only, right? So here which type of constructors we are writing a program here? We are writing a program for what? For
Parameter.
parameterized constructor. Very good. We are writing a program for parameterized constructors. Means what? When we are talking about this, in the arguments, I am passing parameters or arguments. ఈ parenthesis లోపల నేను arguments or parenthesis ని pass చేస్తే, then I could name this constructor as what? Parameterized constructor. That is the definition here. A constructor which has parameters is called what? Parameterized constructor. Okay. Here I am given like employee, int I have taken int id, float s. Okay, float s or float salary. Okay now, so float s I have taken. Clear? So this id equal to I am given, salary equal to s. I have just told you now. So whichever the variables are declared, only that member functions can access this. So here they are declared under class employee, so this member function can access this. Any doubt here? No doubts, right?
No, ma'am.
Yes. So I am given here, I have taken id salary. So for this id equal to I am given, salary equal to yes I have given. Just I have assigned. If I don't give here also, nothing happened. Now what I am going to do means, here void display. If you want id, you can take any value also. So void display id I am displaying, salary I am displaying. Understood everyone? Till now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, here you have to make a note that here we have taken two variables but no input statement. I have not taken any cin. Have I taken in this particular class? Have I taken any cin statement, cin input statement?
No, ma'am.
No, not take. I didn't take, but I have declared variables, and those variables I didn't assign any value. Only what I have assigned, only int id equal to I have given, salary equal to yes I have given. Other than that, I didn't give any value. Clear? Now I am coming for main function. Void display means what? Here I am giving just id I want to display, followed by salary. And if I am giving double quotes means nothing but it for tab space girls. id followed little some space followed by salary. That's all. Two double quotes, empty string is nothing but giving space. Clear everyone? And here employee is a constructor member function, special member function. Void display is normal member function. Everyone understood these 2 points here? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now I am coming for main function. So int main have declared here, as usual we do. Once constructors or anything I have declared a class means I have to create an object. So I want to create an object with what? Class name. What is the class name here? Class name is employee. So here two objects I have created. Means object there is no limit girls. If I want like 10 objects, I can give 10 objects also. If you need like 10 employees id and salary I have to display. So I can take 10 employees, 10 objects also I could create. 20 means 20. Do you understand this? There is no limit that we have to take only one object for each class. There is no such limit. Please make a note of it. And here employee E1 equal to, so I told you just now what I told you, whichever the member function is declared as a constructor type, once an object is created, automatically it will be called. Automatically it will be called. Okay now. So here you have to take better example. You think that there are two friends for a friend. Okay, అబ్బాయికి ఇద్దరు ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఉంటారు. So one friend is very particular, unless or until if you like ఒక అబ్బాయిది birthday you think ABC. So A's birthday will be celebrated on next month or something. So B and C's know that about his birthday is going to be celebrated next month. Okay, here ABC are three friends. A's birthday will be celebrated next month. So B and C both of them know when his birthday is going to be celebrated. Here B is a friend, he don't need any, he just knew okay next month his birthday is there, he is my friend, I'm supposed to go whether he invites him or not. But C is a person without invitation, why I have to go for his birthday? Do you understand this point here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, similar here, same thing you have to simulate here. Here, member function B is the fellow who don't need any invitation, as he is my friend, I am supposed to go. Means that here constructor is that type of thing, because once an object is created, object contains the occasion. Here object is nothing but an occasion. Once he found that there is an occasion, once he comes to know that there is an occasion, he will automatically come because he is my friend. Here object kuda ante, ikkada constructor kuda ante. Once an object is created, need not to call, automatically it will be called by itself. But display is the function like C fellow. So unless or until an invitation is given, then only he will be attending. Here also once I have to call him, E1 dot display you come, E2 dot display means we have to fetch them, we have to give specifically, then only it will be coming. No automatic will be done, no automatic invocation will be done for display, because this is a normal member function. Do you understand the difference between these two? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and I told you here I did not take any scene statement. Instead, here I have taken two parameters. In these two parameters, directly I can take the values. First one is integer, have taken its ID as 101. Second, I have taken float is 89,000. So next employee 102, 59,000 means what, directly I could pass here. When I am passing values here directly, then what is the need of writing scene statement? Do you understand this point? Yes. Yes or no? Okay, fine. So output will be like this. I told you na. So 101. This strings here I have given little bit space, and that is nothing but a tab space, followed by 89,000. Next one is 102. Same thing. Is clearly understood by everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Next is copy constructor. Copy constructor means what? The name itself it is telling it is going to take a copy. Means it is going to copy from the other constructor. A copy constructor is it is also one type of special constructor. With the help of an object, it is going to copy. అది ఏం రాయదు, జస్ట్ ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రెఫరెన్స్ పెట్టుకొని ఆబ్జెక్ట్ లోని కంటెంట్ అంతా ఉంటుంది కదా, సో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రెఫరెన్స్ తీసుకొని ఇట్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ టు కాపీ ఎంటైర్ ద థింగ్. దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఏ కాపీ constructor. Here we will see the program also. Same program. So what is the class name we have taken here?
Point, ma'am.
Class name point we have taken. So here two variables I have taken. Int x comma y. I have given the variables under private section, means I have been secured the data. Next under public I have taken point int x1 comma int y1. Which type of constructor it is? Now default constructor or parameterized constructor?
Parameterized.
Parameterized constructor. Why I am naming it as parameterized constructor? Because I have taken here two parameters. Don't think that only two parameters. We could take one parameter, two parameters, three parameters. Depending upon user's requirement, we can take accordingly. Clear? So here I have taken int x1 comma int y1. As usual, x is equal to x1 I have assigned, y equal to y1. And one more function I am taking here. I just what I do here, it will just take a copy of it. One more copy constructor I am doing. This is a parameterized constructor. This is what? Copy constructor. Copy constructor, what it will do means, same point I told you now. Constructors, will they take data type? No, they will not take any data type. So here, this is the which type of constructor? Here I can tell it as a parameterized constructor. Next here, what it will be?
Copy constructor.
Yes, it is copy constructor. Okay, it is copy constructor. So what here copy constructor does means simply, so here it is taking point as the means it is extracting point class member function only. It is extracting from other constructor, right? So I want to give here point as the one data type here, means constructor member function, and one reference. Ampersand means reference only, na? That address, whichever the earlier thing I have taken, that address I am given here. Do you understand here?
Ma'am.
See, so point P1 I have created. So 10, 15 means what? Here same thing I am just taking. P1 means what? This P1's address what we are having? 10, 15.
10, 15, ma'am.
Yes or no? Please try to understand this. So when we are given pointer constructor, means parameterized constructor, sorry. So here int x1, int y1 I have taken. For some time you forget about this. You just ignore these 3 lines. After that I will make you clear and discussion. So what we are doing here means, so first I have taken x is equal to x1, y equal to y1. So with this I have defined like xy display is finished. You ignore. Here main function I have created as my class name is point. So P1 I have created an object P1. Under P1 what are the variables I have passed? 10, 15. 10, 15 I have passed, and here this 10 and 15 what I am doing here point and ఇప్పుడు నేను కాపీ కన్స్ట్రక్టర్ ఇస్తున్నాను. కాపీ కన్స్ట్రక్టర్ కూడా ఏం చేస్తున్నామంటే క్లాస్ మెంబర్ ఫంక్షన్ నేమ్ ఇస్తాము. సో ఏ క్లాస్ నుంచి రెఫర్ చేస్తున్నామో ఆ పాయింట్ ఇచ్చి ఫాలోడ్ బై ఆబ్జెక్ట్ యాంపర్సండ్ అంటే ఏంటి? యాంపర్సండ్ P1 వాట్ ఆర్ ద వాల్యూస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ హోల్డింగ్? 10, 15. I have told you. So call by value, call by reference. If I take directly 10, 15 means call by value. Call by reference means what? Reference ద్వారా ఇస్తున్నాం. Just I have told you. Roll number 67 and roll number 67 second year MPCS means Bhavani will come, means what? Directly I am returning an address means the particular values will be taken. Right? Here same thing. Ampersand P1 means what are the P1 లో ఉన్న values ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ?
10 and 15, ma'am.
10 and 15, right? So 10 and 15 will automatically get copied to the xy which are declared under copy constructor. Clear now? It will not write anything. Just take it's at ఇది ఇక్కడ ఏముంది? ఆబ్జెక్ట్ యొక్క పాయింటర్ ని తీసుకుంది కదా? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
That is the definition here. A copy constructor is also a special constructor for creating a new object as a copy of an existing object. ఒక new object ని ఒక కాపీ లాగా తీసుకుంటుంది కదా, ఆబ్జెక్ట్ తోనే కదా it copied. Yes or no? That
Yes,
is
ma'am.
its syntax. Class name here ampersand old object. So previous ఉన్న old object కి just ampersand ఇస్తే ఏమైతుంది? I am going to copy whichever the things. అర్థమైందా everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any doubt here? Okay, fine. So now here what I am doing here means, next is destructor. Once I feel have created all the constructors, at last I feel like I don't need the program anymore. I want to destruct whichever the object created. I want to destruct means remove everything. So what I have to do means just simply I have to give constructor name untadi kada. Constructor name how we give with the help of a class name. Here before class name if you are writing a tilde operator, what that operator is called? Tilde operator. If I precede it means whatever the objects are created automatically they will get destroyed. Okay? Do you have? And similarly destructors also they will not take any data type like constructors. They will automatically destruct. Automatic destruction will be done here. When an object is created they will be automatically destructed. Do you have doubt here? Doubt ఏమన్నా ఉందా?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So here next one is overloading. Just I told you. Overloading means what? Yesterday I have told you, right? Same function name with different data types with different arguments. That is all about function overloading. Same thing for constructor overloading. Here we will not focus much more on what I mean to say data types, right? అర్థమైందా? Function overloading ఏముందో same constructor loading. C++ లో class concepts are very very easy girls comparatively with the C language. Okay? Overloading concept understood by everyone yesterday or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So here in C++, more than one constructor in a class with the same name. Up to now, what we were doing, only one member function, like constructor we have taken when we are executing. But with one class name, I could take number of member functions I could create. Like yesterday we have told int add of a comma b, int float add of float a comma float b means what? రెండు functions ఒకటే name. What we are going to change, what we are changed here, we have changed this their data types. Otherwise we will be changing their number of parameters. In that way I could differentiate which function it is, right? So ఒకటే function name, different parameter. Same thing I could apply for constructor overloading also. Means what here, what is the class name I have taken for this particular program?
Construct.
Constructor.
Yes, have taken class name as the class construct. So here have taken under public only have taken. So public float area have taken. So what I have taken the variable as float area. So construct I have taken here. So which type of constructor it is now?
Default construct.
Default constructor. Okay, this is called default constructor. Why it is called default constructor means because here zero arguments, no arguments are there in between the parentheses, so I could call it as a default constructor. So I am defining here area equal to 0. Next, coming for the same function means what, here one constructor I have defined. Constructor is nothing but a member function, right? Here also I am taking one more constructor, but here which type of constructor it is?
Parameterized.
Parameterized constructor, because here I have taken two parameters. So area equal to what I am given? A into B. Okay. Even though I have taken two member functions, both are of different types. One is default constructor, the other one becomes what? Parameterized constructor. But their class name, but member function names are same or not?
Same, ma'am.
Same. And this member function's name is same as the class name. I could call this as a constructor overloading. Do you have any doubts here, please? Constructor overloading?
No, ma'am.
No. Now, this is the void displays. Which type of function it is? Normal member function or constructor?
Normal member function.
Normal member function, because it is not taken a class name here. So void display area. So when you come for output, construct C have taken for default constructor and construct C1 I have taken for what? Parameterized constructor. So here 10 comma 20, because I have taken two parameters. Suppose if I have taken like three parameters like int C, then what I have to change here? Shall I take like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Then here I have to take one more value, because if I not take value here, again it is going to show you a logical error. Okay, why? Because syntactic error, sorry, because here you have taken three parameters but you are passing only two parameters, so you have to take one more value here like this. Do you understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
సో సేమ్ థింగ్, కన్స్ట్రక్టర్స్ రెండు ఇవి కన్స్ట్రక్టర్స్ కాబట్టి జస్ట్ ఇక్కడ నేను సి డాట్ డిస్ప్లే సి1 డాట్ డిస్ప్లే ఇవి ఎందుకంటే ఇవి నార్మల్ మెంబర్ ఫంక్షన్స్, బట్ దీస్ ఆర్ కన్స్ట్రక్టర్ స్పెషల్ మెంబర్ ఫంక్షన్స్ కాబట్టి ఆటోమేటికలీ దే బి కాలింగ్ సి డాట్ కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ అని ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. క్లియర్ ఎవ్రీవన్?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this is all about constructors. Will you try any program on your own
Yes,
regarding?
ma'am.
Will you show it to me now only, right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what you have to take means, see, you could see the screen on the screen. I'm going to show you only some part. So take character name as like this. Yes. So you take like this, girls. Try to do class employee, or otherwise you take student ID char name 30. You have to take two member functions like employee aina తీసుకోండి, ఏమైనా తీసుకోండి. Will you do that? Or you will try as homework? What, Sai Priya?
Ma'am.
చేస్తావా?
Yeah, ma'am.
సెకండ్ ఇయర్
Homework
సాయి.
చేస్తా, ma'am.
Yes, very good, Sai Priya. You are absent for class today. Why?
Ma'am, I went to sister home, ma'am.
Okay, but you have exam, na? Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
ma'am.
yeah, we'll have discussion tomorrow about it. Try,
Okay,
try,
ma'am.
try, Sai Priya.
Okay, ma'am.
Next, Neha రాస్తున్నావా? Anuradha, K Anuradha 66. Are you writing the program? K Anuradha. She's not there. Manisha? J Manisha. Husna? Neetika? Girls, are you there in the class or not? You could try. పార్వతి రాస్తున్నావా? MACS Parvati, second year.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Yes, mute yourself. Sania, are you trying? Jainab, Sania. Meghna. If you are done, you can just raise your hand, girls. Otherwise, you can message in the chat box.